Welcome back to Seeds of Wars in the Great West in the year 1500. We just went through Sky God's Day, the growing and the ripening. We celebrated quite a bit. And now we have another festival. Don't worry, it's not actually a challenge. I'm just letting you know. Sun's Fire, Midsummer's Day, the longest day of the year, as we go into the burning. Summer, when the heat is worst. So we have one more month this season. We just narrowly avoided a war with Kitaha. Everybody, congratulations to Grand Princess Severina. And our first initiative is going to be Earth and Sky. All right, Your Eminence, what would you like to do in the burning?
Well, what I would like to do, what I'm proposing, is I would like to spread our influence to a new region of the land and create an asset of the faction of Earth and Sky in the province of Hagord's Dale in Kitaha.
That sounds lovely, Your Eminence. Let's just make sure everything's in order.
Indeed. Do any of my advisors have any opposition to this? Any concerns? I would like to hear if you do.
I think it would be advantageous to expand the relationship now that the Grand Princess has made the alliance with Kitaha.
I think without opposition, it's a profitable venture.
Yes, Hagersdale is an excellent place to get started.
Right. We currently have no assets in all of Kitaha, but I do know that, from what I've heard, the Borgin family is not a fan of the Carnism religion, which is most popular there. So I believe if we spread there, we may be able to gain some ground and some followers, and eventually share more of our beliefs throughout Kitaha.
So you presume actually a pretty good reaction from the locals then, huh?
I do expect that.
It seems like it will be a breath of fresh air.
Indeed.
Questions that are relevant. What is your loyalty rating in this? You have none. You're just automatically aligned because you know we're near here.
Mm-hmm.
And how far away is your nearest asset? Do you have one county away?
I do, in Chilidrick.
Excellent. So it's only going to cost you the 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
1 wealth, 1 influence. It looks like your DC is 10 minus. Don't you have an insane faith score here? Like a 12?
Yes, my faith score is a, I believe it's a 4. Where is that?
Your bonus, your skill bonus.
Yes, it's a 4. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, great. So you're at 6. Order is relevant here, but I think you're right. Honestly, good old Velric is a little tired of arguing, so fine, you get that 1 point. It's a 5 or higher.
All right.
You can spend resources to improve this roll if you want.
I can bring it down to a 1. Is that right?
2, because there's always, you can roll a 1 and fail and have other consequences.
Right. So I can spend
always roll a 20.
Right. I'll go ahead and spend the 3 to bring it down to a 2. I'll spend 3 influence. So that's a total of 4 influence. It's 33. 1 wealth. It's 28.
I replaced those evil pink dice. So do you want me to roll, or would you like to roll?
I'll roll.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if my camera can. 11.
You succeed! Congratulations! So you have that level 0 asset now in Pegord's Dale. And congratulations on a good burning and a good spring. Sounds like things went pretty well for honored Orlena Rolith. Honored Belshon Honorius. That other guy we won't mention. And Earth and Sky. All right, so we will go ahead and turn us back into the right kind of people, because next on the initiative order, I think, is the Northwest. No, it's House Dressen.
It's Alan.
Yeah. And this is where I am. Oh boy.
Alan, where's your headquarters again?
Wait, what's my actual name? It wasn't really John Wick, was it?
I thought it was John Wayne.
No,
John
John
Wang.
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 Oh, you're right.
Wang.
You're right.
Okay, Jisha. Welcome to the burning. What would you like to do?
So, I would like to visit my cousin again.
And you have a couple of cousins, so are you saying Velric Borgen?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
That's a diplomacy action, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Costs you a well. Okay. Let's hear it.
Sorry, I was getting my pen and stuff. Okay. Cousin, I see you've made a treaty with the people you were semi-warring against recently. What's up with that?
We weren't warring with anybody. If we were warring, you would know.
I said semi-warring. I mean that you guys are just having some bad blood lately.
No, we're doing just fine, even if she is. Well, never mind.
Well, have you any different opinions about my earlier deal about building roads?
You want to build roads, you can build roads. We don't really need a deal for that. I'm not going to say no to you improving Kitoha's infrastructure. But I have to assume, since you're coming to see me in person, there's something more you want than just permission to build roads.
I'd like to be able to build more assets than just roads, cousin.
Okay. Is what you're saying, you want a commitment from me that I'm going to approve all such things? Is what you're saying you want to change our official or unofficial relationship? Is what you're saying that you want to create a treaty?
My goal is profit here, cousin. It's whatever it has to be so that I can build these assets. You feel me?
Are you asking me for money?
No. Just the approval.
Jisha, I would never accuse you of wasting my time. But as long as we're sitting here at the negotiating table, I would like us to actually accomplish something. So,
Let's see. By other things, I want to be able to build strongholds, have more soldiers.
soldiers. Now,
Hmm.
Count Jisha, you are not a sovereign, and you are not entitled to raise an army. Is that what this is actually about? You want to raise an army?
I would like to move up some ranks here. I mean, I am just like,
Up some ranks. So you're saying instead of being a count, maybe you want to, be a king?
maybe.
That's not a threat, is it?
No.
Well, I suppose I would encourage you to be a king if you being a king means I'm going to become an emperor. You feel me?
I feel you.
So, what do you have in mind? Whose kingdom do you want to control?
I'd like to go after the Blackwood.
All right, cousin. So you're telling me what you want from me is a commitment that I'm going to help get you a sovereign county, and you think that the right county for that is the Blackwood.
Yes. That would be a good, easy start.
It seems like a reasonable allied expansion for Keto Hall. And you're going to fund this invasion and take care of it yourself, or you want me to send Keto Hall troops, or you asking me for permission to raise troops to this purpose?
You have a lot of troops. Give me a certain percentage. I'll fill the difference.
How about this? You agree to enter into an alliance with me, full military alliance, right?
Right.
And I agree that you are allowed to raise troops. In Asacia only. What you do with them, it's up to you as long as you respect our alliance, but you can raise troops in Asacia, in your county, in exchange for an alliance.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right. Okay. What is your culture skill? None, right?
Yeah, no culture.
Go ahead and roll. Tell me what you roll. Oh, do you want to spend anything first? I'm actually going to kind of keep the difficulty a little secret, but do you want to spend anything on this?
3 wealth, 3 influence.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Spend that and roll and tell me what you get.
16.
Okay. You have an alliance with Keto Hall, and you have permission to raise troops, to muster troops in Asacia. That's an interesting development. And I think that does it for the burning, or house dressing. The burning, then, the Northwest Mages Society, Archmagus and Rissarilon.
Okay, so I would like to try to bring the Witch of Mintaka more into the fold. So I want us to try to leverage our power in Mintaka, and at the same, which is to both it's leverage over her, but also to see what lengths the Lord of Leonad will go to defend his holdings. So I would like to try to create an asset in Mintaka.
You would like to create an asset, what?
In Mintaka.
Okay.
I'd like us to try to get some power over there to both leverage us over the witch and see how far Simon Adale is willing to go to defend himself.
Okay. Do you have an adjacent asset?
Yes.
So it's going to cost you 1 and 1 to try.
Yes.
Skill, order, loyalty, and resource. What is its aligned, because you don't have one there. It's 10 minus your skill, which is 2 or 3?
It's a 2.
Okay, so we're at 8. I don't think you're going to find out much about Leonad because they can't really get involved in this.
My plan was to just do a basic roll without committing any resources to see what happened.
Okay, well, King Borgin doesn't like Leonad, so your difficulty then is a 7.
Okay. Does Simon Adair bid anything?
You can.
Oh.
Resource. Oh yeah, I think he can, because he's a light, he can spend resources.
Yes, he's already there.
To stop you. But no.
Okay. I'm not going to spend any more resources. I'm just going to do 1 and 1, and then see how the roll goes.
Do you want me to do it?
Yes, because I forgot to bring my dice.
Got these nice high contrast dice here, and I think you can clearly see, oh, it's disappearing. It's disappearing. This is what I get for saying they're high contrast. They apparently can't appear on the screen.
16.
So, congratulations.
Well, there we go. Okay, all right, then we have achieved what we set out. We want leverage on the Witch of Mintaka and to push against Simon Adair.
Thus is the burning for the Northwest Mages Society. And we will move on to the next initiative.
Because we're feet.
It's the Death Workers Guild. Guildmaster Bethlina, we're moving into Sunsfire and the burning. What would you like to do?
Following the news that Kidoha and Catalina has formed an alliance, I believe it is in our
House Dressen.
Yes. That is quite recent, isn't it? I forgot that passed by my desk. Well, I don't believe we have an opinion of House Dressen at this point in time. We haven't had any direct dealings with them. Am I correct in understanding that?
No, I don't think that this particular culture and trade situation has come to a head in any way.
Well then,
My spies tell me that there are no enemies that we know of among House Dressen that are against us.
such is the way with the Death Workers Guild anyways.
Yeah, actually, strangely enough, the Morticians have a really good international reputation, don't they?
I think
A lot of other regions think that the Great West's obsession with like funeral rites and so forth is morbid.
Mhm.
It's not how they feel around here.
Nope, not here. As a result of that, actually, thank you for bringing that up, Shalinian. As a result of that, I believe it is in our best interest and in the best interests of Catalania and Kidoha to establish a cultural network between Lightborn and Oneadian.
There's a road between the two.
Sure.
It sounds lovely. You figure out the cost, I'll look up the modifiers.
Okay.
Do any of you courtiers have anything to say about this?
No.
I think it's a good idea.
I like it.
Excellent plan, Guildmaster.
Even your courtiers are all supportive. Well, why is the Deathworkers Guild the most peaceful and well-liked faction here?
Because we all know we're gonna die anyway. We're just already used to this kind.
It's beautiful irony.
We are unified in life and in death.
We accept it.
Lady High Chancellor, would you use your connections in the Catalanian court and tell us if Her Highness is going to support this?
Don't see why she wouldn't.
But do you see why she would? That's the question. Like, she can positively support, she can go against it.
I think at this point she positively supports a cultural link between Catalania and Kidoha.
Wow. Okay, Bethelina, what's your culture rating?
My culture rating is a 3.
Okay. All right.
So this DC is generally 10.
I've got your difficulty.
Okay.
But you have to pay 1 wealth and 1 influence per cross county, excluding the county of origin, but including the destination county. You got that worked out for me? You count those up?
I believe that's 3-3, so yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Pay the cost. There is absolutely no reason to bid anything because your difficulty is as low as it can be because both rulers actually think this is a great idea. They might tax you into oblivion later, but the creation of it is all good.
There's a risk. There's always a risk. But I believe it's worth it. You want me to show the dice roll, don't you?
I can do it if you want, it don't matter.
I'm gonna see if I can twist my camera down. I'm just making some space. Do this real quick. I do the thing, and then I just point that down. There you go. See, look at that. Except you don't like the visual filter.
Fine, we'll work it out.
Yep. Alright, here we go.
Oh, you have that nice little dice rolling box too.
Yes, although it doesn't let me. You know what? Here.
Did you get at least a 2?
I did. As long as I show it, there's that 8.
I think that's a.
It's actually an 8. I'm focusing it on the wrong one. It's an 8.
Okay, it's the 8. It's good. It's fine. You create the network. It's great. Woohoo!
Well, actually, that's not the sound I make.
That's the burning for the Deathworkers Guild. Last and greatest, we shall move on to you know who. Oh right, we all have to wear our masks now.
Oh yes, you're right. Oh.
Oh my goodness, the things we do. Alan, are you putting it on disturb me for food or do not disturb?
Do not disturb.
All right, Grand Princess Severina of Lightborn, Sun's Fire and the Burning, Mircea at your service. What would you like to do?
Well, now that we have calmed the tensions of the region, I think it only important to start consolidating our resources at home. I would like to enhance one of our order assets.
Sure. What county?
I would like to
I am
enhance.
busy go to party. I cannot help with this.
Right, exactly.
Tax more. Tax.
Besides, I might give you a fun chore of trying to find me an eligible husband or something like that.
Oh, this is grand day. I celebrate Sun's Fire forever.
Ah, yes.
I have many brothers and cousins.
Yes, well, perhaps you'll have to speak with Mr. Stewart about that.
We don't want cousins. I hear enough about cousin Borgen and cousin Keshergan and cousin Jisha Dressen. Like, I don't think they are very loyal to each other.
Lots of cousins in these kingdoms.
Well, but family, right? They're supposed
Don't
to
they
be.
just talk about take over and kill whole families so is rightful heir? Wasn't that just cousin?
No, you just get rightful heir in first place and then get money.
Do not
Right.
trust just because they are family. They will stab you in the back. You must always watch your back, Grand Princess, and we will watch it for you.
No, my family most trustworthy.
Ah, yes. Well, I know I have nothing to fear when I have advisors and courtiers such as yourselves.
We are always vigilant.
Thank you.
Indeed. Now to the matter at hand. I wish to enhance the asset in Trurel from the one.
It's gotten some attention this season, hasn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah. All right.
What about your asset in Lightborn, Your Highness?
I believe that I hold at least half of the total resources in that area already. And for loyalty purposes, I would like to make sure that and that Trurel needs strengthening, basically.
Very wise, Your Highness.
Well,
Sounds good to me. Okay, so it costs a number of wealth and influence equal to the new asset level.
which would be 2 and 2.
Okay. And what's your loyalty here?
Aligned.
Okay, that's no modifier. Your skill does apply, and this is an order skill. That can't apply twice. So, what is your order?
I think it's. I don't believe that I have it written down. I think it's 3.
Your order's a 3. Okay. Your difficulty looks like it's a 7. Oh, but you do get to modify it by the current asset. No, not applicable to you. All leaders with an asset in the county can spend resources to support or oppose the check. Okay.
Interesting.
Let's see if anyone will care to interfere with this otherwise difficulty.
Is it just people with order assets?
No, anyone with an asset in the county.
Earth and Sky will not oppose you.
Anybody else local want to say something?
Northwest Mages Society. But yeah, they support.
Oh, well, if you want to, actually, I don't think you can. Yeah, no, you can. You can actually spend, is how it works.
Mhm.
You would have to spend resources. You can't just do it passively.
No, okay.
I'm afraid the Death Workers Guild does not have an asset in that area. To be
Guild
able
of
to.
Fine Arts, House Dressen. Jisha, do you care to interfere with her at all? Do you want to help the princess, hurt the princess, or not worry about the princess?
Don't I have enough?
No, you have an alliance with Kita Hall, who has an alliance with Catalania. You could sort of imply friendship here.
I'll help her.
Okay, are you going to help her well enough that you're going to actually pay something for her?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you going to pay?
2 health and 2 influence.
Oh, wow. Okay, mark it off. 2 wealth, 2 influence. Really, just pay a total of 3 because that'll bring her down to a 2 already. So
3 wealth then?
it doesn't matter. Just a total of 3. I'm just saying that already brings her to a 2.
1 and 2 or 3 and 1?
Oh, well. 2 influence, 1 wealth.
Sure, there you go. All right, Severina, you want to roll?
I would prefer that you roll because I cannot move my camera. Did you roll a 1? It might happen.
No, these dice are fine. They aren't being evil. Angle's the problem, but anyway, it's a 4.
Oh, good.
There we go.
So successful.
Congratulations. And Sun's Fire passed without anything terrible. And we've gotten through the entire spring season. So the last thing we have to do is assign award units. This is a role-playing award for supporting your values, playing well, playing in character. And the first one we're going to talk about is Catalania. Catalania, would you please tell us all of your values?
Yes. Let's see. Elegance, mystery, order, honor, grace, and tradition.
I'm definitely giving you 1 AU, 1 award unit from me. I'm going to give each of you the power at the end here. You may each give 1 AU to 1 other leader. Whoever you think supported their values best.
So I basically choose right now who I choose.
No, because I'm going to let you hear everyone else's values
Okay.
before you decide.
Okay, great.
For Earth and Sky, what are your values?
Oh, well, my values are as follows. Let's see. Nature, community, and freedom.
I give you 1, and we'll see if anybody else does. House Dressen, what are your values?
Profit, power, and plot.
Elegance.
It's elegance, but I know you like to call it poise. I give you 1,
Power, and elegance.
and we'll see if anybody else decides you deserve that extra point. Oh, Death Workers Guild, what are your values?
The Death Workers Guild's values are dignity, discretion, and reverence, also known as poise, apparently.
Oh, everyone's got poise.
Yeah.
You get 1. We'll see if everybody else gives you 1. And Northwest Mages Society, what are your values?
Magic, knowledge, and innovation.
Innovation, that's an interesting one.
I tried to expand and research the spell.
Okay, Catalania, who do you want to give your bonus point to?
I would like to give my bonus point to Earth and Sky.
Earth and Sky, you're up to 2 award units. Congratulations. You can use these to actually improve your faction skills. And that brings us straight to Earth and Sky. who do you want to give your bonus award unit to?
I would like to give my bonus award to the Death Workers Guild.
Oh boy. Okay, Death Workers Guild, who do you want to give your bonus point to?
Oh, I want to give my bonus points to House Dressen.
Wow. Okay, House Dressen, we're going in quite the chain here. Jisha, who do you want to give your bonus point to?
The Mages Guild.
Everybody gets 2 award units. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for playing 1500 Spring.
Are we assuming the Mages Guild is giving theirs to Catalania?
Oh, wait, you're
Yeah,
right.
you're right. You're making an assumption.
Yes.
She, Inrissa could queer this whole thing. Do tell me, Inrissa.
No. I do that.
Oh, you give it to Catalania? You're gonna go with that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
Thank you, everybody.
Right, indeed.
Stay warm. Don't get cold.
Okay, here I see this one's influence is too high. That'll convert to a point of reputation. And here I see we need to pay 10% of the treasury to cover the clerks and guards and facilities. And wait a second, are the Lord High Chamberlain and the Lady High Chancellor for all these courts the same people? This has to be a mistake, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a conspiracy?